Wake up, Hugh, it's time to go. Grab the leash, we're hitting the road. Got my paws ready to roam. This world ain't gonna explore alone. I sniff the air, I chase the breeze. Every trail's a mystery. Cooper's adventures follow me. Caves and woods and history. Ghost towns, whispers, secrets low. Together we're the stars of the show. Abandoned barns with creaky doors, haunted halls and mossy floors, fishing poles and a camping fire, a life of freedom I inspire. I wag my tail, I lead the way, every step a brand new day. Cooper's adventures follow me, caves and woods and history, ghost towns, whispers, secrets low. Together we're the stars of the show.
Welcome back to the channel, friends. Please forgive the wind. It is very, very windy out here. But this week, we're going to explore nuclear energy. Today, or I should say right now, behind me is experimental breeder nuclear reactor number 1. According to the sign as I pulled up, it is the very first nuclear reactor in the world. It was definitely the first nuclear reactor in Idaho. And I do know for a fact it is the very first and only nuclear reactor in the United States that has ever melted down. It melted down in the 60s. During a test where the reactor rods were pulled too far up, but it was stopped before it went Chernobyl. Unfortunately, the reactor is closed for the season, so we can't get in. We'll have to come back and do another episode here when we can get in, but let's just have a look around at this reactor and what's all around it. According to that, it's the heat transfer experimental reactors that are located out here. This reactor was also the primary cause of the decline of Atomic City, which we're going to next. After the horrific accident here, it greatly tainted people's opinions on nuclear energy. And a lot of the people from Arco and Atomic City began moving away because they felt nuclear energy was too volatile and no longer wished to pursue it. These are the 3 crew members. These are the 3 reactor workers that were unalived during the nuclear meltdown. And it was on January 3rd of 1961 that the reactor melted down. This is some sort of railroad thingy-mabobber and doodly. This wind is just brutal. These here all also seem to be on railroad tracks. Let's see what these are. Heaters. Go ahead and give you guys a second to read this. And from what I've read, the reactor... Hey! Cope! Come on, Cope. Come on. You duck again? Oh my God. And from what I've read online, this reactor is the very first to have generated any usable nuclear energy in the world. I'm going to walk back over here to this fence. Caution, under radioactive material area. Like I said, unfortunately, we cannot get in to the reactor right now. Leave it! Because they are closed for the season. But we will come back another day and do a proper explore of the reactor. And there it is again on the side of the building. Where it says, world's first nuclear power plant. So I'll have to check and see when this is going to be open. So we can come back in and actually explore it. Yeah, that's about really all there is that we can do here. So what do you say we hop in the Jeep and continue on to Atomic City? We're going to start our Atomic City Explorer off out here right next to Highway 26 with this building, which I'm going to assume is either a restaurant or a saloon of some kind. I do believe that up there is RES, so it's probably restaurant. Well, it's an old bar. We've got a mattress here. We're going to have to be kind of careful of possible squatters. Got the old bar area still. I think I'm going to go out and get a flashlight. Okay, we're back in. We do have a flashlight this time. Looks like this could have been maybe a stage or something. Actually, no, it just looks like where they had heat. A few rooms back here. Bathroom. Another restroom. Possibly just some storage. Hey look, it's a ladies' room. I'm guessing this probably would have been like an office. If that was the ladies' room, this one has to be the men's room. Got the old fridge here. Old calculator adding machine. There's a lot of broken glass from all the busted out windows. Microwave. All the coolers. Vandals really got to this place. Definitely glad I left Cooper and Boomer both in the Jeep. Looks like a small little prep area of some kind. Backroom storage area. Really old pickled eggs. Yum yum. Today, free big hot dog. Serve yourself until gone. Probably employee bathroom here. Old shower area. Looks like another storage area over here. I want to say this is probably storage or sit down area. Old mobile home back here. Probably for the people that own the restaurant or bar. Water pump house. And this here is probably all asbestos. Looks like a water tank. Oh. So yeah. Already. Awesome start to Atomic City. I think for most of the Atomic City Explorer, we'll be leaving the pups inside the Jeep. That way we're not having problems with glass and stuff like that. So one last look at I'm assuming this is a bar actually. The more I look at it, the more I see it inside. So what do you say we continue on into actual Atomic City?
I took the north gate in the rain, past the fence and the rusted chain. My boots hit ash on the station floor. Every sign said do not go more. Old watchmen blinked in the black, hands on the glass, no turning back. The air was thick with a low white hum, and the whole damn town felt half undone. I saw gold in the broken street, I saw fire where the shadows meet. You said leave it, I said watch me. Atomic City, show me your spark. Atomic City, I'm walking through the dark. Atomic City, you don't own me now. Atomic City, I'm tearing you down. Found a diner with a cracked Red Sea, cold coffee stains and a missing key, a jukebox shell and a bent-up door, a map with a burn through the middle core. I traced the lines with a shaky hand, like a kid in a ruined wonderland. Every wall had a story to tell, every story was a warning bell. I saw gold in the broken street.
I am afraid that this Explorer might be a little bit more dash cam footage than anything. But back in the day, this town was not called Atomic City. It was actually called Midway, because it is literally midway between Arco and Blackfoot. And back in its heyday, this would have been bustling with scientists and plant workers and residents for the local businesses here. But when the reactor melted down, and faith in nuclear energy waned, Atomic City started into its decline. As you can see, it's partially populated still, but not very many. Right now I'm just driving through the city. to see what, if any, buildings we can actually get into. It doesn't look like there's very many buildings we can get into, honestly. Looks like most of the residential homes that would have been out here are gone. There are a lot of places that say private property, do not enter. But I did see a few buildings that I might be able to get into and record. Possibly. I do want to see what this over here is. Got some old fire trucks. Honestly, it looks like a raceway. Looks like an old town bar. doesn't look open. Well, open currently. But it does look like it is an active bar. Unfortunately, like I said, it does look like a lot of these buildings can't get into anymore. But it is definitely a dead town. There is an open building here. It says Twin Buttes Bar. The oasis of the desert. Private property, no trespassing. A lot of this is all private property, no trespassing, so we can't get into them. Looks like the only place we're going to be able to get into at all is that one up front that we already got into. But yeah, back in the 40s and 60s, this would have been a hopping place to be, especially if you were smart. Oh yeah. Really about all there is to this town. I think we're gonna go. I'll save all this footage on the dash cam. Then we'll just mosey on home. because it is starting to get late. I've got about 30 minutes before I got to check in with everyone. So yeah, there's the city of Atomic City.
I saw fire where the shadows meet. You said leave it, I said watch me. Atomic City, show me your spark. Atomic City, I'm walking through the dark. Atomic City, you don't own me now. Atomic City, I'm tearing you down. Under the tower, under the dust, I found the names they hid from us. Mothers, sons, and 1,000 scars written deep in the hollowed bars. So if the ground starts shaking now, I'm not praying, I'm learning how to stand my ground when the sirens cry and walk straight through that burning sky. Atomic City, show me your spark. Atomic City, I'm walking through the dark.
Good thing that